Gokul, where Maharaj Nanda had his palace. So Vrishabhanu Maharaj was also river here at Raval. This is Vrishabhanu Maharaj's kingdom here on this side of the Jupiter. Later, when Nanda Baba, right after the Leela we're going to hear about there in Gokul, after the Damodar Leela, then they moved to Nandagram. So that time, Vrishabhanu Maharaj also moved his kingdom over to Barsana. So Barsana is the living place of Radharani. But this place here is the birthplace And her Lalita, Visakha, all her friends are there. Now, Prabhupada says somebody may criticize. You were a big scholar. Rupa Goswami was very famous for his scholarship, big Sanskrit scholar. So why are you glorifying the young girl? You're supposed to be a big Pandit scholar. And you're just talking about young girls. Why? And Prabhupada says, no. That Sanaka, Sanatana, the four Kumaras, they're from the beginning of the universe, brahmacharis. And Sanaka, Sanatana, Varnita, Charita. They are glorifying this group. She's not ordinary group. But even big four Kumaras, Sanak, Sanandan, Sanatana, and Sanandan, they're glorifying this Srimati Radharani. And she's always very merciful. Karunam Karumai, Karuna Bharit. She's completely full of mercy. More than mercy, Karuna means compassion. Kripa is mercy. Karuna means even more than mercy. It means there's a more sweeter meaning to Karun. It's like Kripa is very tiny word, Kripa. But Karuna, you can just, it sounds like what it means. One who's very merciful, very compassionate. Just like we saw, Gokul writes in Chaitanya Charitamrita, when Radharani met Krishna at Kurukshetra. So for many years they had never seen. And when they finally met at Kurukshetra, then Radharani, she began to say that you have to come back to Braj. Your mother Yasoda, she's crying like anything. Nanda Baba is so sad. All the cowherd boys are so sad. All the gopis are very sad. She never said anything about herself. You see? She never said anything about herself. She was concerned for the devotees. The Prabhupada says, here we get a view into the heart of Srimati Radharani. She's always very compassionate to the devotees. She never said that I'm missing you. I'm feeling very unhappy in your absence. She never said anything about herself. She was saying, your Nanda Baba, your mother Yasoda, the cowherd boys, all the residents of Braj. She's always concerned and compassionate to the devotees. In fact, our Raghunath Das Goswami, he writes, nobody, except maybe Prabodhananda Saraswati, nobody can write so beautifully about Radharani. He says, Karunaya Vidravad Deha. Karunaya Vidravad Deha. That Radharani, her whole body melts. Vidravad means to melt. And Deha means body. Karunaya Vidravad Deha. That her whole body melts in compassion. We see ordinary persons, their hearts melt with compassion, but Radharani's whole body melts with compassion. This is how Srimati Radhika. Her whole body is melted in that compassion. And Prabhupada has captured some of those drops that melted Srimati Radharani in his books. So those who were going on book distribution, Prabhupada used to say bombs, but actually these are drops of Radharani's mercy we're distributing to all the fallen conditioned souls. Because Prabhupada's father, he always used to pray, and he sadhu who came to his house. He never said that my son become great devotee of Krishna. He never said. What did he say? We have read it. Leelamrita. He always asked, you please bless that my son become very nice servant of Srimati Radharani. So therefore we see Prabhupada has also inherited that compassionate side. All of these books books, we're distributing. Radharani's whole body is melted in compassion, and we're distributing these little sprinkling. We're sprinkling these little drops of Radharani's compassion and all the fallen conditioned souls following in the footsteps of Srila Prabhupada. So, anyway, this place is known as Raval. And Vishwanath Maharaj, he had his palace here. But actually, to understand this pastime, we're going to have to go back a few thousand years. There was one prince named Suchandra and one princess known as Kalavati. Suchandra and Kalavati. Over here, this thing is very sweet in Brajmasa, it becomes lovely.
Lovely.
And we're a little boy, just like this little boy in our Prabhuji's arms here. This is called Lala.
Lala.
Oh, Lala.
Oh, Lala.
Come here, Lala.
Come here, Lala.
So, the deities here, this is Ladli Lala.
Lala.
The little girl and the little boy, Ladli Lala.
This temple is called Lala. Gokul.
Come down on the way down. There's a Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Hare
Krishna Krishna
फूल माला ले जाओ भगवान का चढ़ाने को गोविंद की पूजा को करने वाला
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So we'll just sit here and chant very peacefully while we wait our turn. We'll tell a few things before we take darshan, and then we'll get darshan. So now we're in. This is all Gokul, Rana Gokul, Mahavan. So we saw Lohavan today. We started from Vrindavan. We went through Lohavan. And now we're here in Mahavan. Mahavan means in Srimad Bhagavatam it says Brihadavan, Brihad. So Brihad or Mahad, same thing. Very big forest.
Yourself. Yourself. More loudly. Yourself.
So here, Nanda Baba and Yasoda were staying and hoping, praying to get a child. One day, and people told them to do this puja, do that puja, but Nanda Baba didn't have faith in all these things. He did them because his bodies were feeling rather sad. Because otherwise, under Nanda Baba, nobody had any sadness. In fact, Nanda Baba was so wonderful that actually his older brother is Upananda. Nanda Baba's in the middle. There's Upananda, Abhinanda, Nanda, Sunanda. None other Nanda, I can't remember. He's in the middle. So generally the eldest son becomes the king. But Upananda, seeing the wonderful qualities of Nanda Maharaj, one day he called a meeting of all the cowherd men here in Gokul. And he told them that actually I'm not as qualified to rule this kingdom of Gokul as my younger brother Nanda Maharaj. So I want to propose Nanda Maharaj as the king. So now we never see like that. In kingly life, generally there's all sorts of them, and there's so much intrigue going on in palace life. But here in Braj, very sweet relationships are there. So the Rupananda, he gave the kingdom over to Nanda Maharaj. And under Nanda Maharaj's rule, all the Brajvasis, they don't have any type of difficulty whatsoever. All extremely, extremely happy and satisfied. This was the quality of Nanda Maharaj. Only the Brajvasis had one sadness that was beating on everyone's heart. And that was that Nanda and Yasoda had no child. So they were always, somebody was suggesting you do this puja, somebody suggesting you do this yagya. But Nanda Baba knew that he's going to get special child, he doesn't, all this different demigod worship, he knows not going to bring the child. But one day, one lady came, very old ascetic lady dressed in red cloth, with long white hair, and she had two small children, her grandchildren with her. That was Mother Purnamasi, who was the mother of Sandipani Muni. Sandipani Muni with us today? There's one Sandipani Muni Das is not here today. Sandipani Muni, children are Nandi Mukhi and Madhu Mangal. So Purnamasi appeared there one day. And all the Brajvasis, as soon as she was dressed in red like an ascetic, like a sannyasini, so the Brajvasis, they have great respect for sadhus. You stay here in Braj, it's very difficult to starve. You won't see any skinny babas in Braj. You just go door to door, Radhisha Madhukari, Radhisha Madhukari, Hari Bol, Roti Dol. And they just give you as many nice, big, not these thin little rotis like you get in the temples, in our temples. Nice, big roti, this thick, with ghee on top. And sweet rice, not this runny but the sweet rice. Thick, nice, thick sweet rice. And very, very hot sabji. Very hot sabji, very hot sabji. They just give, they see sadhus. You don't have to do any business here. You just chant Hare Krishna, go to the Brajvasis, take a little roti here, a little sweet rice there, a little sabji there, and live your life peacefully. Worshipping Lord Krishna. So as soon as they saw Mother Purnamasi there standing, like a sannyasini, immediately all the Brajvasis came and offered respect, and they said, my dear Mother, what can we do for you? He said, well, I have calculated that very soon Nanda Baba is going to have a son. So I've come here to see that son. He's been trying for many years, he never got his son. By my calculations, I can see that he's very soon will get a son. So I want to stay here. So I said, all right, we'll make you a little house. He said, all right, just on the bank of Jamuna, you make me a little house, and I will stay here. And this way the Brajvasis were very happy, the Mother Purnamasi was here. And she told Nanda Baba that if for 1 year you very carefully follow all 52, just like yesterday was a Kadasi. So 1 year means there's 26, 52 weeks are there, so out of that every 2 weeks is a Kadasi. So 26 Ekadasi, you follow all 26 Ekadasis, and surely you'll be excited. Let's see how auspicious this Ekadasi is. For 1 year. Because the Brajvasis, they're very simple, they don't necessarily know what is Ekadasi, they don't know. Even now, you'll see them eating roti and Ekadasi, they don't know. They just count it. Wow. So for 1 year, very strictly they follow this Ekadasi dress. Then one night, Nanda Baba, he got dreamed. He saw within his heart a very, very beautiful blackish child. One that he was always dreaming about. He was always, even in daytime sometimes, he would see this little black child. Just went out the door. What? He just went. Or just over there in the field. Where? He was always seeing this child. So one night in his dream, he saw this very beautiful child within his heart. And he saw that from his heart, that beautiful child went into the heart of Mother Yashoda. Beautiful black child with lotus-cut eyes, very soft features. So one morning he woke up and he told Mother Yashoda that last night I had a very wonderful dream. Oh yes? Oh Swami, last night I also had a very wonderful dream. That's right. I say yes. In my dream I saw this beautiful child within your heart and he came into my heart. Well, that's the same dream I had. They both had the same dream, so they took this as a very big auspicious sign. And very soon Mother Yashoda began to manifest all the symptoms of being pregnant. So everyone in Gokul became they were already very happy, but now they became extremely overjoyed. So they were just waiting and waiting when Nandalala was. Now meanwhile, we know that that sixth garb of Mother Devaki was forcibly pulled into the womb of Rohini. So attraction means akarshan or sankarshan. The same word, Krishna. Sanskrit is a funny thing, so sometimes that grit, in a different form it becomes ar. So from akarshan we get Krishna. So actually, now it's very interesting. It's very interesting that we see that Krishna himself, he gave Balaram's names before Balaram appeared. He called Yogamaya. He told her that I have one duty for you to do. If you do that duty for me, you will be worshipped even more than me. There will be more temples for you than me. If you do this duty for me. So Maharaj, what is that duty? He said, you take this sixth garb of Devaki and you transfer it to the womb of Rohini. And what did he say? He said, hey Bhage. He said, you were very fortunate. Hey Bhage, you do this work. He wanted to comfort her. She was saying, that's Mahasankarshan. How I can move Mahasankarshan? He's holding the whole universe on his head. How I can move him? He said, hey Bhage. He said, oh Bhagyashali, oh fortunate Bhage. Don't worry, I will give you the energy to do. Maya Jakshita, everything's going on. And because he was attracted to Rohini's womb, he'll be known as Sankarshan. Because he's very strong, he'll be known as Balabhadra. And because he's very beautiful, he'll be known, and he'll give pleasure to his parents, he'll be known as Ram, Balaram. So, the reason was that we saw Krishna, Balaram, he came as older brother. Older brother means Dao. That's what we say, Daoji. Hello, Daoji Maharaj. Older brother we call Dao. Krishna, he's younger brother, he's Kanaya. But we know Krishna's two Bhagavan Swayam. He's the Swayam Bhagavan. So just so no one will make any mistake, because Balaram is appearing as older brother, Krishna gave the names. Why? Because we see in our village life, or even in our ordinary life, when there's Namkar and Sanskar, then the older members of the family, they all assemble together and they consult with the Pandit, and the senior members, they decide what will be the name of the child. So Krishna is appearing as younger brother, but he doesn't want anybody to make mistake. Therefore, he gave all the names. He did the name giving ceremony. He told Yogamaya, he'll be known as Balabhadra, as Sankarshan, and Balaram. So only older person gives the name. So Krishna, he did this. He told Yogamaya, he gave the names. He did the name giving ceremony. That means he's the senior position, just so no one will get any doubt. You had any doubt? Now you don't have any doubt about Krishna. He's the senior person. gives the name. He gave the name. So then, on the Purnima, the same Barsana we were talking about the Julan Yatra up to the Balaram Purnima. So that Purnima day, the mother he gave birth to Balaram. And Balaram, he's just like he's saying Sanskrit, Jarvas. Like Jarparat, you know Jarparat? So Jar means just like this stone. He's not got any chaitanya, any life force. Well, now he was just like that. He came out of the womb, but he's just like lump of matter. Only when he sits on the lap of Mother Yasoda, then he becomes very happy and alive. And as soon as they take him away, he's just like, for 8 days, he's just like Jarvis, just like lump of matter. Only he sits on Mother Yasoda's lap, then he becomes very happy. Why? We thought Krishna was there in Devaki's womb. That in Devaki's womb, that is the Vasudeva expansion of Lord Krishna. Within Mother Yasoda's heart actually, because he was transferred from Nanda's heart to her heart, is that Brajendra Nandan Shyam Sundar. Brajendra Nandan Shyam. And within her womb, there's Yogmaya, but within her heart is Brajendra Nandan. So whenever Balaram is there, because sitting on the lap means right next to the heart, so then Balaram becomes very happy. As soon as they take for 8 days, he's like this. Then one day, somehow or other, it was on the Astami day, somehow the nurse, she went somewhere and she didn't come back. And then right in the dead of night, then suddenly Mother Yasoda, she began to feel very funny. And she, first of all, she couldn't sleep all night. She was just lying on this side, lying, she was very restless, she couldn't sleep. And all of a sudden, about the midnight, she found herself all alone. No nurse is there, no one is there. We just can't imagine. This is the first time she got in old age. She got, not a young girl, that's older woman. She's having her first child, not even the nurse is there, mother is not there, no one is there, all alone at midnight. So anyway, anyhow, somehow or other, she gave birth to this child. Actually, she gave birth to twins. From her heart came Nandanandan, from her womb came Yogmaya. But she was so exhausted, she was so frightened, she was so exhausted, she only saw the one child and she fell asleep. So that Vasudeva, he brought Vasudeva across the river, and that Vasudeva merged into the body of the Brajendra Nandan Shyamsundar, who was already born here before. Prabhupada explains a little bit about this in the, I think it's the 5th chapter of 10th canto, the very first verse mentions, that verse is about how Nanda Maharaj did the Jata Karna Sanskar, and they cut the umbilical cord. So there he says, Jiva Goswami and Vishwanath Chakravarti, by citing different scriptures, they prove that Krishna was born in Gokul from Mother Yasoda and Nanda. Otherwise, how he did the Jata Karna Sanskar? How did the umbilical cord get cut here, not there? And many other evidences Jiva Goswami mentions in the secret. The same thing, that Mahasankarshan was the womb of Devaki. Already within Rohini's womb was the original Balaram. His expansion is Mahasankarshan. That original Balaram, that Mahasankarshan merged within the body of the original Sankarshan. Prabhupada quoted a very famous verse. Vrindavanam Prijanam Padam Ekam Nakachami. Lord Krishna says, Vrindavanam Prityaja. We know Tyaga. This word comes from that Tyaga word. Prityaja. Vrindavanam Prityaja. To leave this Vrindavan, Padam Ekam. 1 foot. Padam Ekam Nakachami. I don't even take 1 footstep outside of Vrindavan. So how is it possible he can appear outside? But he never goes outside. How is it possible he can appear outside? So that was Vasudeva expansion of the original Brajendra Nandan Shyam Sundar. He appeared here in this eyes after so long, many years. She got such a beautiful son, that son that she also was dreaming. She was also seeing when she's doing her chores, all of a sudden she'll see somebody in the kitchen and she'll look. Or she'll be sweeping. What? She was also seeing it daytime, nighttime, always dreaming out the child of her dreams as a teen. And she told that nurse, you go inform Nanda Baba. Nanda Baba and all the cowherdsmen are out in the fields milking the cow. And the nurse, she came running there. She's so excited, she can't even speak. She's just standing there with her mouth open, but no word is coming. But everyone, by seeing her, they can understand that Nanda Baba, he can't speak either. And when nobody can speak, finally she said, Mother Yashoda had a boy! Mother Yashoda had a boy! And all the Brajvasis just began dancing and singing. And Nanda Baba, he became so excited, he didn't know what to do. He started walking. Actually, he was stumbling. He couldn't even walk straight. He was stumbling and picking himself, and he was going towards that special house where the children are born. And then he stopped and he turned to Upananda. He said, first, I better call the Brahmins. I have to arrange charity. I have to call the Brahmins. He said, Upananda said, no, you go see Lala. I will make all the arrangements. You just go. So then he ran there to the house, and he ran into the maternity house. And as soon as he ran in, Mother Rohini was there. And she had a big claw stretched across. She said, you can't see. If you want to see, then you have to give dakshin. Just like we see, they follow that system in all the temples. We go, no? Just like here, you'll see, they all close the curtain and then it's there and you give dakshin and then we'll see. So she also says, so then Nanda Maharaj, the great happiness, he gave beautiful saris and emeralds and pearls and jewels to Mother Rohini, and she pulled back the curtain, and Nanda Baba saw this beautiful child of his dreams, and he just swooned in ecstasy to see that small child. And Mother Yashoda was so happy, and Nanda Baba was so happy, everyone was so happy. The whole of Gokul came running, and Nanda Baba, he began giving charity to everyone who came. He gave so much charity, freely, open-heartedly he was giving charity. He gave so much charity that those who were receiving charity, they felt that this is so much, how can I take it? Do we ever feel like that when we go asking for donations? We're always feeling, this guy is so rich, he only gave this much for Janmashtami. They never give us so much. No, that's all right, I can't take it. But Nanda was giving so much charity that the takers were saying, no, we can't take it. And then no, take it. Nanda Maharaj, you ever seen Krishna? Take. He emptied his whole treasury. Everyone who came to see Nanda Lala, he was just giving so much charity that those who were receiving were thinking that we can't receive this much. And all the Brajvasis began to dance and sing and throw butter and yogurt and all these things mixed with turmeric on each other. Wonderful grand festival. All this happening here in this Gokul. While we're waiting, I'll tell something so we don't have to like a lesson and we can just take action straight away. So this palace here is a replica of the original palace. Because those people were living in Dwapar Yuga, so they must have been very tall. But Vajranath, Lord Krishna's great-grandson, he came here and he built a replica. He got Vishwakarma to build a replica of that palace. So this is known as Churasi Kamba. There's 84 pillars. Churasi means just like the Churasi goes Brajman Prakama means 84 gross. Gross means 2 miles. So Churasi, just like there's Churasi lakh Joni. 84 lakhs of verse species of life. 8 million foreign means Churasi lakh Joni. So 1 kamba for 1 lakh. By getting darshan of these pillars, you get free from all of those Churasi lakh Joni. All those 8,400,000 verse. And now you'll see that one single pillar is exactly the same. It's the same pillars that Vajranath constructed this replica with. And you won't find a single pillar that's exactly the same as the next. Neither you'll be able to count 84. If you try to count them, sometimes you'll get 85, sometimes you'll get 87, sometimes you'll get 81, but you'll never be able to count 84, but there's 84 pillars here. this is known as Paras people. See, it's got leaf with a little tail, just like our people tree. But it's a very fancy leaf, not ordinary people leaf. And later on in Kartik, actually now if you look very closely, you can see the flowers. He has 5 different colored flowers. Yellow, white, red, orange, and red and orange in between. 5 different colored flowers come in this tree in the Kartik time. This is called Paras. So here we see on your left side, my side is better. Left side, this is Nanda Maharaj. On your left. On our right side, Yasoda Maya. In front side in the swing, this is Nanda Nandan, Rajendra Nandan, Shyam Sundar. And back side, you see with another stage coming up over his head, this is Baldav. And you can see he's holding his Baruni Patra and on his chest. You see he's got his pot of Baruni there. That's how you can tell his Balaram. He's always carrying his Baruni around. So everybody will come. Now there's a lot of us here, so just take a couple of swings. We're going to swing Lord Krishna. Everybody gets a chance.
51 kilos.
So par means to go across. Par karenge nayare. So we'll cross that river just singing Krishna Kanaya. We'll cross that great river of material existence. So we'll par karenge nayare baja Krishna Kanaya. Par karenge nayare baja Krishna Kanaya.
Krishna
राधे राधे ए राधे 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 एक मिनट ए क्या फोटो लेना है क्या दर्शन करें नो फोटो नो दर्शन अच्छा दर्शन करें
kg milk सेवा 111 गोवर्धन पूजा मिल्क सेवा 1 kg level
Parla que das una donación para hacer la puya. ¿Prasha? ¿Prasha es full? ¿Qué? Let's go, let's go, let's go.
इस स्वरूप को देखिए, ये जमुना जी का स्वरूप देखिए। इन्हें एक टांग से 10,000 वर्ष तपस्या किया। भगवान हमरा में होकर पार है। सूरदास को दो। अपना जन्मदाता दूर कराएंगे।
17 or so, if you know Fahrenheit. So he did his budget very peacefully. And also remember one time, Mahaprabhu, he gave permission to Jagannath was always asking for permission. And then he said, you should come back. Don't stay there. If you stay here, then you'll forget. There's many thousands of people living in Braj today, but they have all forgotten, just worried about politics and this and that and business, and they've forgotten what is Braj. Only maybe out of hundreds of thousands of people living here, 1,000 people are actually the devotees of this Vrindavan. But if you come here and you stay for some time and you see all the places, then you go back to your place and you'll always remember, oh, I went to that Vrindavan, it was so wonderful place, when can I go again? Oh, I visited such a wonderful place, Vrindavan, it was so nice, when can I go again? Then in your mind, you will always live in Vrindavan. Those of us who stay here, we forgot, we're just engaged in politics and eating and sleeping, and we forgot. But you will always remember Vrindavan in your hearts. So Sanatana Goswami was staying here. He took Jagadananda, just like we're going around different places. He took Jagadananda on this whole prikama. Then they came here, and Sanatana Goswami was staying in this cave. So one day, Jagadananda, he told, today I will cook for you. So he went to some nearby temple and he got from some Brahmin, he got some rice. Sanatana Goswami came over to see what was going on. He got there. Sanatana Goswami, he wrapped this big red cloth around his head. And as soon as he came, then Jagadananda saw that cloth. He said, oh, whose cloth is this? And Sanatana Goswami said, oh, this is Mukunda Brahmachari's cloth. Immediately Jagadananda, he grabbed his pot and he was ready to hit Sanatana Goswami. What? You're the devotee of Mahaprabhu and you're wearing someone else's cloth on your head. What is this? He got that pot, he was going to hit Sanatana Goswami. He calmed down. And Sanatana Goswami told his friend, he said, we have heard about your uncommon love for Mahaprabhu. Unless we see that love, how we can learn? I have done this pastime. He took that cloth and threw it. I have just done this pastime. Unless you instruct us in this love for Mahaprabhu, then how I can learn? And how my desire has been satisfied. I have seen your uncommon love. So Sanatana Goswami was staying here in this place. They got very close enough. They say, down to Prasada Lokuso Patani Devi. Staying down there giving benediction. And the next door here we have Sakshi Gopal.
Sanatana Goswami Bhajan Koti. En Gokul. Radha Krishna.
को मारा पूतना आश्रम में जहर भर के आएगा उसको पूतना को मारा सब।
अच्छा दूध नहीं है?
हाँ दूध पिलाने को आया ना आश्रम में जहर भर करके।
अच्छा अभी नहीं दूध?
हाँ आश्रम में जहर भर के आए ना भगवान को मारने के लिए। हम आपका भाषा तो नहीं समझते, हिंदी में बोलता है बाबा।
जय राधे बोल।
जय राधे जय राधे।
बलराम
कृष्णा योग माया।
कौन सा है? गर्ग मुनि है, बोलो।
ये गर्ग मुनि।
अच्छा।
बलराम।
अच्छा।
कृष्णा योग माया।
ये मोती वाला।
हाँ हाँ, ये गुरु
गर्ग मुनि है। अच्छा।
ये बलराम
क्या लीला है? कौन सा लीला है?
ये कृष्ण का नाम संस्कार किया, गुरु जी का दर्शन।
अच्छा।
मेरे को तो पता नहीं चले, आप आओ।
उदय कृष्णा। गणेश जी, गणेश। बोलो 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 बोलो।
यह उखल बंधन का जगह है जब भगवान ने माटी खाया है, माखन चोरी लीला किया है। जसोदा माई ने भगवान को पकड़ करके नंद जी का घर में जब बंधन किया है, जब बांधते थे तभी दो आंगुर डोरा ओछी हो जाती थी, जब बांधते थे तभी दो आंगुर ओछा हो जाता था। तो जसोदा माई बोली है भगवान से कि माई कृष्ण लाला तू हमारा एक ही लाला है, हम तुमको प्रेम से बांधते क्यों नहीं बनते हैं? तो बोले कि माई मेरे को प्रेम से बांधती हो तो प्रेम डोरी है, और तो उससे मेरे को बांध प्रेम डोरी कहते हैं। एक लहंगा के नारे को बोलते हैं। और उदर बंधन दूध चलाने का जो डोरी होता है और मूल का डोरा होता है, तीनों को मिला करके भगवान को बंधन किया है। तो बोले दूध प्यारा है या मिल्क या लड़का प्यारा है? वो बोले कि हमको लड़का प्यारा है, दूध नहीं। तो दूध को अपना दिया। भगवान उखल को खींचता खींचता इधर ले आया। यहाँ यमुना में 2 वृक्ष था, तो शराब पी के जमुना जी में नंगा स्नान।
So now we're sitting in that very, very special place where the Damodar Leela actually. But now those Yamalarjun trees are no longer here. Instead we have a very huge and beautiful Imli tree, tamarind tree. It's a huge tamarind tree. Right where those 2 Arjun trees used to stand. At that time, Nanda Maharaj's palace was very big, so this was like the courtyard of Nanda Maharaj's palace. And those 2 Arjun trees. Arjun Vriksh lagao, Arjun Vriksh. और है हम तो बड़े ब्रज में देखते हैं, ये ब्रज नर्सरी से ले आ सकते हैं। So now I was just showing the picture of Prabhupada in Mauritius when he visited Mauritius. I was just in Mauritius for 1 month. So one of the nicest things about going to Mauritius was this pastime became even. Because in Mauritius, just in a little while, a couple of months, cyclone season will start. 200 kilometer per hour winds will come, 150 miles an hour winds will come. Everything is just uprooted and torn away. But you'll see by our temple there and all along the road, these huge, huge Arjun trees. I always used to wonder why this Leela is famous for the Yamal Arjun. Yamal means twin. There's twin Arjun trees. Not just one, but twins. Why Arjun? Why not Neem? Why not Jamun? Why not Sesham? Why Yamal Arjun? Always you hear this, Yamal Arjun, Yamal Arjun, Yamal Arjun. Why? So I saw in Mauritius that all along the roads there's these huge, huge Arjun trees. Because they have very, very, very heavy root system. That even in 200, everything else gets ripped up and torn away, but those Arjun trees are still standing there. Heavy root system. They don't get knocked over, even by 200 kilometer per hour wind. And our Damodar, not just one, Yamal, he knocked over 2 of them. So this pastime became even more sweet. We saw, because these 2 trees, they were cursed long time ago before by Nard Muni. And we saw there in the Pampalimus, they have one park, botanical garden called Pampalimus. Anybody here from Mauritius? What happened to all the Mauritians today? My whole Mauritian pamphlet. So, Pampalimus. And there we saw from the side of the tree, not like, like a banyan tree has roots coming down, just out of the side of the tree and snaking into the ground. And these roots started over my head. And they're sort of reddish. The bark of this tree, when it gets old, now you won't see it. These small ones that we see in bread, you won't see it. It's this light reddish brown color, beautiful reddish brown color, very smooth bark and reddish brown color. And these roots will just start over the head and just snake into the ground this way and that way. There's a picture of me. I'm also trying to knock it. When the devotees come from Mauritius, they'll bring that picture. My godbrother Arjun. It's huge, enormous. You can't even see the top. It's like taller than these twin towers in Malaysia. So they must have been like that. These huge, gigantic roots. Nobody's going to knock them out. So anyway, this was courtyard of Nanda Maharaj. So it just happened to be Diwali day, which is coming in a few days, on 28th. And Mother Yasoda, she was very, very disturbed. Because everyone's always coming and complaining to me that, Mother, your Lala, he's always coming and stealing milk and butter and yogurt and ghee from our house, especially butter. So Mother Yasoda, she was thinking, what is wrong? My Swami, he has got 9 lakhs of cows. You know, 9 lakhs? That's almost the whole population of Earth. 1 lakh means 100,000, 9 lakhs. That makes Nanda Baba very happy. That he has 9 lakhs of cows, he feels very, very happy. Nowadays, if we have 9 gigabytes on our hard drive, then we feel very happy. But Nanda Baba, he feels very happy to have 9 lakhs of cows. So, do you think we have plenty of butter and milk and yogurt and all these things? Must be that the servant girl, she doesn't know how to churn the butter properly. So today, I will personally churn the butter. Then Nanda Lala, he won't go anywhere else. He'll get very nice butter. So what did she do? Jiva Goswami explains in his Gopal Champu that Nanda Baba, he has got 1,000 special cows. Out of those 9 lakhs, there's 1,000 special cows. To those 1,000 cows, he feeds the sweetest and lush, juicy grass he can find in all of Braj to those 1,000 cows. Then he takes the milk of those 1,000 special cows and he feeds that milk to 100 very special cows. Those are special cows, but then there's 100 very special cows. The only thing they eat is the milk from those 1,000 special cows. Then he takes the milk from those 100 very special cows and he feeds that to 10 very, very special cows. From those very special, 100 very special cows, then there's 10 most very special cows he feeds that milk to. That's all they take is that. Then he takes that milk and he feeds it to Krishna's very, very favorite cow, Padma Ganda. You know Padma? Lotus. And Ganda, it's like we were giving this is Ganda. So what kind of Padma Ganda? Her milk is fragrant just like lotus flowers. Padma Ganda. So Mother Yasoda, she kept that milk and she made it into dahi, yogurt. Because in Braj, in West, we like to skip off the cream and we make that butter. But in Braj, they take the whole milk, they make it into yogurt, and then they churn it. You've seen, just like we saw in the temple, Mother Yasoda, nice fat Mother Yasoda, and a big, big butter pot. And you can still go in the village, you can see they have a little rod that goes inside and they tie one rope around that rod to the wall, another rope they have over here, and they hike up their saris and get ready. And they take those 2 ropes. So Mother Yasoda, she took those 2 ropes and she went, they wrapped them around like this, and they go ching, ching, ching. But first thing she did, Jiva Goswami described, first she put Nanda Lala to sleep. Because whenever the mothers are very clever. When they want to get something done, they know that as long as this Lala is awake, there's going to be mischief, I cannot get anything done. So she wanted to make this very special butter. The first thing she did was she put Lala to sleep. Then she got that yogurt pot and she poured it into the butter churning pot and she began churning. Ching, 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 ching. Like that. All her bangs are going ching, 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 ching. And her hips are swaying like that. Her breasts are swaying. Ching, 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 ching. And she's chanting the glories of Lord Krishna. So now Prabhupada explains that whenever you chant Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
then immediately Lord Krishna says, oh, he tells to Radha, oh Radha, somebody is calling our name. Someone is calling her name. Now Madhya Yasoda, that is our kirtan. Now Madhya Yasoda, ching ching, just like Kartal, ching ching ching, just like Kartal is going, and she's chanting Krishna's glories just like kirtan, ching. But Madhya Yasoda is chanting, we're just chanting ordinary kirtan. Our heart is made of stone. But Madhya Yasoda, she's chanting Prema Kirtan. With Vatsalya Prem, she's chanting Krishna's name. And ching, 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 ching. And she's singing the glories of Lord Krishna. Everything is swaying, swaying, swaying. So just by our ordinary chanting, Prabhupada said, Krishna says, oh, someone is calling our name. Then you can just imagine what will happen if Madhya Yasoda is doing Prema Kirtan. How Nandalala can sleep while this Prema Kirtan? Immediately he came running. Huh? Immediately came running. He was so happy, he just came running. He's tugging on Madhya Yasoda's sari. He's so happy to hear her sing. But Madhya Yasoda, she thinks he's tugging on her sari because he's hungry. But he's just so happy to hear this Prema Kirtan. That's how you Prema Kirtan. He's just tugging in Madhya Yasoda's sari. Sing more, sing more. She thought he was. So then she sat down and she took Nandalala in her lap and she put her breast within his mouth and Nandalala began to drink and she was looking at that beautiful moon-like face of Krishna Chandra. Chandra means moon. Krishna's got a beautiful moon-like face. And she can see within his mouth little tiny teeth is also coming. Like so. She's just enjoying like anything. So, this is the perfection of life. She's looking into the lotus face of Krishna. Krishna's drinking milk from her breast. You can't imagine anything more ecstatic. So, she's completely absorbed. So she forgot about the milk. She was also going to make some sweets. So she put the milk on the stove to boil. She's just enjoying that beautiful face of Nandalala. She forgot. Now we heard in Srimad Bhagavatam that milk overboiled and began to burn. But actually Jiva Goswami explains in Gopal Champu that's not the case. What happened was that milk was thinking that this Madhya Yasoda, she has got unlimited love for Nandalala. And Nandalala has unlimited love for Yasoda. She will go on giving unlimited milk to him. He will go on drinking unlimited. She'll go on giving. He'll go on drinking. She'll go on. This will go on unlimitedly. Then what is the use of my life? I will never get offered to Lord Krishna. So he decided to suicide himself and he jumped into the fire. My life is useless. I will never get offered to Krishna. So he decided to suicide himself and he began to jump into the fire. So then suddenly Madhya Yasoda, she smelled something. You know that smell. Immediately she just pushed Nandalala down and she ran to the kitchen. Now we've heard so much about Anukul. Huh? That bhakti should be Anukul. What is it? Verse?
Anukulena Krishna.
What is it? How does it start? Anya vilasita shunyam jnana karmari anarvitam anukulyena Krishna anushilanam bhakti. This is Uttam Bhakti, highest Bhakti. Anya. Anya means other. Sounds almost like Anya. Anya. No, we don't want Anya Abhilas. He doesn't say without Abhilas. Abhilas means desire. He doesn't say no desire. He says Anya. You give up all those other. Out. Anya Vilasita. Shunyam. Now we know Shunyam. Without all these other desires. Not completely shunya. Without other. We want desire to please Krishna. Anyavilasita Ashtunam, Jnana Karmadi, and all this Jnana and Karma, we don't want that around either. Get that away. Anavritam, without that covering. That is like a covering. Jnana Misra or Karma Misra Bhakti. That is like sweet rice with a little sand. Not this sand. Anukulyena Krishnanu Shilanam. That should be Anukul. Just like Kamsa, he was also thinking of Krishna. More than us. We're trying, every day we're chanting our 16 rounds, our mind is way back in New York and Melbourne and Bosnia and Slovenia, someplace. Washington DC, somewhere, our mind is there. Soho Street. So, we're trying, but this counts. Day and night he was thinking about Krishna. He was singing about Krishna so much, one time they brought him a glass of water. Now he's got this big crown on top. That crown began to shine in the reflection of the water. And he began to call out, "Guards, guards, they came, Krishna Baldao came, they came, kill him, kill him, kill him." One day they brought in his thali. On that thali, all different colored things were there, and beautiful silver and gold things were there. As soon as he saw that thali, he saw something silver and gold was coming. Immediately, "Guards, guards, they come, Krishna Balaram, they came, guards, kill him, kill him, kill him." Just to drink water, he was seeing Krishna. If he saw his food, he also saw Krishna. One day, Asti and Prati. Who are Asti and Prati? Wives. Now usually we see our wife, we don't think about Krishna so much. So, but his wives, they decorated themselves very nicely with beautiful decorations with all shringar and everything. And they came. As soon as he saw these two, he just saw, "Krishna Balaram, they came, they came! Kill them, kill them, kill them!" "Arey Maharaj, it's us, your wives." Just imagine, he saw his wife, he would see Krishna and Balaram. We should be so lucky. So 20, he was singing more about Krishna than us. But that was not Anukul. That was Pratikul. He was thinking how to kill him. But now here it appears that Mother Yasoda, she just pushed Lala away to save some milk from burning. This appears to be Pratikul and not Anukul. Because we don't call whatever Kamsa did, although he was meditating more than us on Krishna, that is not bhakti. We don't call that bhakti. But actually, the Acharyas have explained that because that milk was to be used for Krishna's service, over her own ecstasy, she was having, this is a perfection of life. To have Nandalala in your arms, sucking from your breast, that is perfection of life. But for Krishna's service, she ran. That was Anukul because it was for Krishna's service. Therefore, that milk, he's so astounded that for her own ecstasy, she's put aside Nandalala and she's come to save the milk. That milk became so, we heard that she sprinkled some water and cooled it down and saved it from the fire. Actually, that milk, he was so amazed to see this love of Mother Yasoda and her devotion. He jumped back into the fire. So now, Nandalala is there. He was drinking milk so nicely, his mother just dropped him very unexpectedly and ran away. He thought, what is this rascal, my God? So it's all fixer. So he took a stone, and bam! He smashed the butter pot. Butter! And this, what do you call it? Buttermilk was just flowing all over the floor mixed with butter. Then he saw hanging from the rafters, this nice pot of already made butter. So he climbed up there and he got that butter. And he looked around and thought, oh, if I stay here, I'm going to get in trouble. So he ran out here to the courtyard. And he stood on top of something, and he began to eat that butter. And the monkeys were coming. He was feeding all the monkeys and all the cowherd boys. He was giving everybody butter. So meanwhile, Mother Yasoda, she put everything in order. She came back, and she saw buttermilk is all over the floor. The buttermilk pot, butter churning pot is broken. The butter that was hanging from the rafter is gone. Only one person could do this, and to find him is not very difficult because there's all these buttery little footprints all around like this. So Mother Yasoda, she followed those little buttery footprints out to the courtyard. She saw him sitting here, and he's feeding butter to the cowherd boys and to the monkeys and taking himself like that. So She grabbed the stick. And Mother Yasoda, she's very clever. Because Nanda, he knows he's done something wrong, so he's looking this way, but he's not looking straight down. So she came straight back behind him. She just comes slowly, she's coming straight back. He's looking this way, he's looking that way. All of a sudden, he saw the monkeys go. You've seen all the monkeys, huh? I see. Yesterday I saw Mother. That's the time that the ladies, they like to carry these sticks around. You know, these monkeys, they give so much trouble. And everybody in Brazil, everybody in Brazil carries sticks around. So that monkey, if you don't have a stick, he doesn't care for you. He'll be sitting on the wall. You know, you can yell, you can scream, you can jump up and down. He'll just sit there. Not even from the corner of your eye acknowledge you. But as soon as you get out a stick, then or you can yell and scream at him and he'll just go. But as soon as you have a stick, then so Nanda Lala, he saw all in front of him, all the monkeys, they saw that stick in Mother Yasoda's hands, they went and they all began, so then he looked back and he saw Mother Yasoda's there. So he jumped down, he began to run, and she was running all around this huge, all the way up to the temple. That courtyard was huge. She was running, and Nanda Lala is running, and Mother Yasoda is running. And we heard in the Srimad Bhagavatam how that her hair became loose and the flowers began to fall down to the ground. But Jiva Goswami says it's not like that. She's running after that person who the yogis, for millions and millions of years, they're chasing him just to see a glimpse of the light from his toenail. Even after millions of years, they don't get it. And this Mother Yasoda is chasing that Supreme Personality of God. And those flowers on her head, they're thinking, if this personality, this woman is so great, she's so wonderful, she has so much love, then why are we on her head? We should come down and touch on her feet. It's improper for us to stay on her head. We should go down and touch her feet. So there all flowers are coming down to touch the lotus feet of Mother Yasoda. So anyway, she's running, and her sari is becoming a little loose, and her breasts are swaying, and her hips are very fat, you know, she's running. So she's huffing it, but she's not a young girl, you know, she got Nanda Lala later. So, Nanda Lala, he saw my mother, she's suffering too much, so he let her catch him. So she caught him. But he's looking at that stick, and he's rubbing his eyes. He's rubbing his eyes again and again, like that. So Mother Yasoda thought that he might get too frightened by this stick. And he's also begging, so Maya, oh Maya, please forgive me, I won't do it again, I'll be good, please forgive me Maya, oh please forgive me Maya. So Mother Yasoda said, alright, I'm going to forgive you. One aparat. You did 2 apparats. You did 2 apparats. So one you broke the butter pot. That was very mischievous. So I will forgive that one. But other thing, you stole the butter. Now this is a very serious thing. You broke the pot. That was mischievous. Stealing, this is a very, very nasty thing in society. And you have to learn a lesson so you don't grow up to become a thief. So I'm going to punish you for that. Not only that, you took this ukkal, this grinding mortar. That's why this place is known as Ukkal Bandhan. Bandhan means to tie. So that ukkal, he was your accomplice. This ukkal, he was your accomplice. So the 2 of you, I'm going to tie you up. I'm going to forgive one aparat. The other aparat, I'm going to punish you. So I'm going to tie you up. Now Mother Yasoda, now Jiva Goswami, he explains to Gopal Champa that Mother Yasoda is very clever. She knows this Lala, he's very chalu. Chalu also means very clever. If I tie the knot on him somewhere, I know he'll undo it anyway, anyhow. So she put that rope around him, and then she put it around the ukkal, and when she got there, it was too short. And again she got some ropes, and she put them all around, and it's still too short. Then she found some more ropes, and she tied them all together, and she put everything around, and she got there, and then what she did, she took all the ropes. There's these little ropes. First of all, you know where milk comes from. I was in Mauritius, and in Mauritius, it used to be that the sign of the Hindu was that he kept a cow. Now they don't have cow, they have car. And where do they get milk? They get powdered milk from Australia. Anybody here from Australia? Okay. Alright, our Dr. Sa's from Australia. So they bring powdered milk from Australia and they gave their cows up and they have cow. Everybody's got cow milk. So I never even saw cows. I didn't know if they knew even where milk came from. I was in South Africa. Who's here from South Africa? We drove all over the place. There was one kapil there. He just put for life. We went all over the countryside, but I never saw one cow. So I don't know. Anyway, I'll tell you where the cow. She's got these things underneath. This big tunnel there with teeth, you know, and you like that. You know, you saw, and the milk comes out. Now, sometimes the cows you're squeezing like that. So sometimes you might squeeze too hard. So what will happen? Pam! She'll kick you. So I have to explain all this because they don't know. They just think it comes in the store, you know. In a plastic bottle in the store, bag. So then you have to tie up the legs so she won't kick. She has their knee is backwards. Our knee goes this way. Theirs goes that way. You just lift it up and pow, like that. So you have to tie up those legs like that with a little rope. They have a little rope. There's rope. Now my daughter, she's also very clever. She knows how to do this. And what she does is she tells that, have you ever seen the lotus flowers on the teeth of the cow? Did you ever see it? Right on the very tip of the teeth there's a lotus flower. So that everybody comes and they look, right? And she goes, you're looking and she goes, like that. So anyway, so she took all of those ropes. She took all of those ropes and she tied all those ropes together and still she put it around and still, then she got some old saris and she tied them together. So this was going on all day long. All the older gopis came and they were all laughing and laughing and laughing and laughing. Now, Madhya Soda, she was angry. So anger means motive, passion. So Krishna can't be tied up by motive, passion. So she was unable to tie up Nanda. But all the older gopis, they were laughing and laughing, watching this side. So Madhya Soda, finally she also began to laugh at herself. And as soon as she began laughing, then immediately, boom, she was able to tie that knot. Immediately, boom. And she tied up who? That person who in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, he has no beginning, he has no middle, he has no end. Madhya Soda tied up that person. She tied up that person. No beginning, middle, and end. She tied up Madhya Soda by her love. She was able to tie up Nanda. So then she went away. So then Jiva Goswami explains what happened next was then all the cowherd boys came. And then he saw the cowherd boys. He said, hey, Subal, hey, Madhu, hey, Muddy, come on, Muddy, untie this, you know. Madhu Mangal says, Are, I'm not going to untie this. He said, every single time, you're the one that makes the plan, you're the one that executes the plan, and then you guys all run away, and I'm lame, and I get stuck behind, and I always get in trouble. Now you got your just reward. I'm not going to untie you. Oh, come on, buddy, untie. No. Every single time you make the plan, you execute the plan, then I get in trouble. Now you got in trouble. I'm very happy. Now you got what you deserve. I'm not gonna. Hey, Subal, Dr. Krishna, come here. Arjun, Pujos, Tak. So then, those cowherd boys, they grabbed that rope and they began to try to untie it. As soon as they began to untie it, then Nandalala was going, hey! What are you guys doing? You're untying? You're making tighter. Because that knot is tied. Let him chant. So, that rope is tied with Vatsalyaras. And cowherd boys there in Sakyaras. Which is more powerful? Vatsalyaras is more powerful. Those cowherd boys, they can't untie that. That is tied with Vatsalyaras. The Sakyaras can untie it. So, Nanda. Alright, forget it. Leave me alone. So then he saw those two Arjun trees with their big, big roots are there. That Gokul will get stuck by those roots, and I will go over and between them, and then I will knock over these trees. That's what I will. So he crawled in between the two Arjun trees. And he went through, but that Gokul got stuck. So then we heard Nandanandan, he pulled those two trees. Or actually, Jiva Goswami explains that Nandalala, he put one foot on one tree and one foot on the other tree. As soon as his two lotus feet touched those trees, they both fell. And those Nalakuber and Managri, they were liberated. So immediately they began to offer prayers to Nandanandan, and they circumambulated him, and they left. So when those two Arjun trees came crashing down, huge roar was all over Braj. And Nanda Baba, he'd just come back from the pasturing grounds. He heard that sound, he ran there. He saw Nandanandan is sitting between these two huge trees that crashed down mysteriously. And Nandanandan is sitting right in the middle of them, tied up. So immediately he went there. Now Nanda Baba, he's also in Batsali Grant. He immediately untied that knot. So Nanda Lala jumped into his arms. And he said, Lala, who did this? He said, Maya, that rascal Maya did this. Maya. Acha, Maya did this? Then Badi Yasoda, she also heard that sound. So she came running. And as soon as she was so worried, she immediately put out her arms like that, and Nanda just hid in Nanda Maharaj's arms. She said, no, I don't want to see this rascal. So she came by this side, he went on this side. I don't want to see. She wouldn't give me milk, then she tied me up. And then she came by this side, he went on this side. And Nanda Baba says, but Lala, who's going to give you a bath in the evening and put you to bed? I said, you Baba, I don't want to see this Maya. And Lala, who's going to wake you up in the morning with beautiful songs? I said, you Baba, I don't want to see Maya. And who's going to feed you and send you off with your cowherd boyfriends to the pasturing grounds? I said, you Baba, I don't want to see this Maya. So Mother Yasoda, she's just like a cow who's lost her calf. You can just imagine, you see these beautiful cows, beautiful eyes, big round eyes. They look so sweet. You can just imagine a sad looking cow with big eyes, ears, so Mother Yasoda, just like Lala won't even look at her. She went running to her room and she's just crying and crying, just like a cow who's lost her calf. For 1 week, Nanda Baba, he has to do all these things because Lala, he won't see Maya Yasoda. So after 1 week, Nanda Maharaj is holding Lala in his arms, and Danista came running and said, Baba, 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 Maya Yasoda is going to leave her body, Maya Yasoda is going to leave her body, she's going to die. As soon as Nanda Lala heard that Mother Yasoda was going to die, boom, he ran from Nanda Baba's arms and he jumped into the arms of Mother Yasoda. Bolo Krishna Kanaya Lal Ki Jai. So this is that very place where that happened. And we sang that very beautiful song by Satyaguru. He says, Namam Ishwar. Who are we worshipping? He says, first of all, very clearly he makes. Namam is we are offering our obeisances to that Ishwar. We know Ishwar, Parama, Supreme Lord. He says, Namam Ishwaram. What is that? Satchidananda Rupam. That Lord, that Ishwar, who's Satchidanand. Not ordinary Ishwar, Satchidananda Rupam. Still, which Ishwar, which Satchidananda Rupam Ishwar are we? That one, Paramristam. No, first he said, Yasoda Biyo. Biyo means, that's like bye. In a funny way in Sanskrit, because Yasoda Biyo. Biyo means that supreme Satchidananda Ishwar, word Namam Ishwaram, I'm offering my that Ishwar, who was Dhavamanam. Dhavamanam means running. He's running Bhaya. Biyo. Yasoda Biyo, in fear of Mother Yasoda. That Ishwar, that Satchidananda Rupa Ishwar, we're Nama, making our obeisances to that Ishwar, who was running away from Mother Yasoda in fear. Yasoda Biyolu Allah Dhavaman. He's Dhavaman, he's running. But Paramristam means she grabbed him from behind. Paramista. That Ishwar we're offering our obeisances, who was grabbed from behind by Mother Atyant. In the end, just like we know Vedanta, in the end, Paramistam, Atyant, in the end, Druta Gopya. That she was running Druta. Druta means run. She was running faster than Druta. That running Gopi, she grabbed him from behind. Paramistam. So that Ishwar. Which Ishwar? Rudantam Muhur Netra Yugmam. His two eyes, he's crying tears by seeing his Mother Yashoda. That's Satchidananda Rup Ishwar. Namam Ishwaram. We're offering our obeisances to him, whose lips are like bimba fruits, who's rubbing his lotus eyes, his beautiful locks, his beautiful earrings are there. That Param Deva, what is it? Ananta Vishnu, Param Deva, Ananta Vishnu, that same one. He's that same Lord Vishnu, Ananta, he's Ananta, he's the Param Dev. And I don't want anything else. Don't give me mukti, don't give me lakshai. Even you give me lakhs of other benedictions. I just want manas, that in my mind I can always see this pastime of Dhamma. So that's what we're singing every night. We're worshipping that Satchidananda Rup Ishwar, Parama Krishna, who's running away in fear of Mother Yashoda. Param Ristam, she caught him. Druta Gopi, Druta, running Gopi. Druta means running. Druta Gopi. That Gopi, she was running behind him. Param Ristam, she caught him from behind. So that Satchidananda Rupa Ishwar, we are offering our thousands and thousands of obeisances every day. And we can just fall in the dust of this place and offer obeisances to Lord Damodar and pray that someday he will also tie us up in his wonderful pastimes and take us out of this deep, dark, material well in which we're stuck. Sri Damodar ki Jai! Just take some of this dust. All the girls are playing in the dust. Take some of the dust out of the
This is where Vasudeva, he entered the river from the other side. And as he entered that river, the water, because that was rainy season, so water was coming heavier and heavier and heavier. It was coming higher and higher and higher. And it was finally up to his mouth, and he lifted it. He was carrying Nanda Lala in this basket, and he lifted it up above his head, and he was just, the water was coming higher and higher, and he was just calling out, Koi mila lala le lo, koi lo, koi lo, koi lo, koi mila lala le lo, koi le, koi le, koi le, koi le, koi le. He was just calling out, somebody please take my lala, please take, koi le, koi le, koi le. Somebody please take, please take. Huh? So that Ghat became known as Koila Ghat. Koi means who, someone, whoever you are, come. Koila, le lo, please take my lala. So that time, Nanda Lala, he stuck his foot out and touched Jamuna. She was rising not because of water, because of rainy season. She wanted to get the touch of Krishna's lotus foot. So then immediately she came down as ankle deep, and Vasudeva was very easily able to cross over, and he came right on the spot where they built this little Radha Krishna temple. This is Vasudeva Ghat. He entered into the courtyard of Nanda Maharaj right from this place. And that one on the other side became known as Koila Ghat. Koile, koile, koile. So now, the next place we'll go, very wonderful place. You may remember the Ever Well Wisher film. You remember? You saw? You never saw your Ever Well Wisher?